In this world filled with sorrows, if anything provides solace, it's the priceless stories and teachings of Mahatma Buddha. Friends, just as we motivate all of you by sharing the stories of Mahatma Buddha, your subscription also motivates us. So please subscribe to this channel right away. Let's start the story. Gautama Buddha, also known as Siddhartha, was filled with love since childhood. He never caused any harm, even unintentionally, to any living being. Once, when Siddhartha's father learned that his son was going to become a father, he leaped with joy and distributed sweets throughout the city. He called the Brahmins, to whom they gave the instruction to prepare the horoscope of his grandson and tell them about him. All the Brahmins created the horoscope of their grandson and read it, but at that moment, they break into a sweat because there was something written that if this information reaches the king, then he could even kill them. That's why they don't reveal anything and say that their son will become a great powerful emperor. Upon hearing this, he becomes extremely happy and rewards them. But keeping this matter hidden was not possible. So, one of the Brahmins informed Siddhartha's mother about this, revealing that if Siddhartha's son is born, then Siddhartha's own life will end. His son will not survive, because Siddhartha's horoscope doesn't show a fatherly connection in his son's life. Hearing this, his mother's feet slip from beneath her, and she asks if there's no solution to this. The Brahmin suggests that if you and Yashodhara undergo intense penance, there might be a solution. Siddhartha's mother and his wife engage in rigorous penance, but it doesn't yield any results. Then it's decided that if Siddhartha wants to save his life, he'll have to sacrifice a living being, but everyone already knew that Siddhartha, who couldn't cause any discomfort to anyone, wouldn't sacrifice an innocent being's life to save his own. This was a thought-provoking matter, and in the end, it was decided that on the appointed day, Siddhartha will perform the sacrifice. Siddhartha was always curious from childhood, so he thinks that there must be some ritual happening here, which is why I'm being taken. Siddhartha reaches there, and he's told to sit at the worship place. Siddhartha happily sits down. A sacrificial knife is placed there, which is used for the offering. He's asked to apply a mark on it. Siddhartha is a bit surprised as to why a mark is being applied to the knife, but he still applies it. After that, the knife is handed to him, and he's asked to accompany them. He goes along with them. They reach the place of sacrifice, where a buffalo is tied. They tell Siddhartha to strike the neck of the living being without hesitation and decapitate its head in one go. However, Siddhartha was a sea of compassion and love. Just hearing these few words fills his heart with pain, yet he lifts the knife and attempts a direct strike. But he doesn't strike the sacrificial offering, instead, he aims for the rope holding it and cuts the rope, causing it to fall. Siddhartha says that if I have to save my own life by taking the lives of these beings, I will never do such a thing. I don't even believe in things that are told by you. He further argues that if the Brahmins are so concerned about our welfare, about the well-being of our kingdom, then why don't you offer the sacrifice? If sacrificing these living beings can protect our kingdom, then why can't your sacrifice achieve the same? Why are you hesitating so much? For what reason? Don't you have even a shred of compassion for this voiceless creature? Hasn't the thought ever crossed your mind that this is a voiceless being? How did you even think that I would join you in killing someone? That I would participate in this act with you? No, I won't allow that to happen. Siddhartha grabs the rope and starts moving forward. At that moment, the Brahmins say that Siddhartha is making a grave mistake. Siddhartha says that I am prepared for all kinds of outcomes. And even if my own death happens as a result, I am ready to accept it. So, this story teaches us that whether it's an animal or anything else, if you know how to love, you experience that even after accumulating immense wealth, it's not possible to experience it. If you are filled with such love and compassion that the whole world seems like an extension of yourself, then the doors to the divine will always remain open for you. Siddhartha didn't cause any harm to that buffalo or a slight inconvenience. This shows how much love and compassion reside within him. Today we will hear one more story. Once, the disciples of Lord Buddha come to him and say, "O Lord, I have been meditating for quite some time, but I still haven't been able to achieve the goal of meditation that I desire. Can you tell me what should I do?" Buddha smiles and says, if you want to achieve a goal in worldly life, it can be attained through hard work. You know what you can do for that goal. You can make plans and put in tough efforts. However, meditation is a different process. It's not external to this worldly realm, it's an internal journey. You can't achieve it through planning, hard work, or by trying something that originates from your mind. Buddha says, just like people strive to attain things in the world, you are trying to attain meditation in the same way, which is entirely different. Do you know what the ultimate goal of meditation is? Can you even think about it? No, you can't think about it. You can't even think about that thing within your mind which will be the ultimate goal. So, how can you achieve that thing by thinking about it? It's absolutely impossible. But don't be discouraged. Buddha says, when you sit for meditation, there shouldn't be even a hint of desire in your mind, no matter what it is, even if it's related to the ultimate truth. If you set the ultimate truth as the goal during meditation, you won't be able to rise above in meditation. What's real, you'll be mistaken. So, you don't even need to think about the state of meditation's ultimate phase during meditation. You just need to completely surrender yourself, completely let go of yourself. At that time, nothing should matter to you, nothing at all, not even me. Not even your final state matters. You'll reach the ultimate limit, where you'll want to ask God, and He'll explain in a simple way to His disciple about meditation. Friends, we also want to explain to you the same, that whenever you meditate, at that time, don't have in your mind that you need to gain something from meditation or that you need to enhance your understanding. You don't need to stay here at all, to the extent that you don't even have to come to a conclusion about whether sitting like this is right or wrong. You just need to loosen your body and relax. In our minds, there's a kind of tension as you let go of yourself little by little. You're freeing yourself from its grasp. Whatever state your mind provides, whatever kind of meditation you're doing, whether focusing on your breath or practicing the Nath tradition, focus on your breath or your inner hum. It doesn't matter which type of meditation you're doing. Every person can have different preferences in meditation, just like how someone might prefer one fruit over another. The same applies to meditation techniques. You need to explore and understand what the ultimate goal of it will be for you. Friends, practice and share with your friends and family. And keep listening to such stories by subscribing to our channel. So, until next time, take care and stay blissful.